Hello creative cooks, welcome back to another episode of the Creative Phoebe Cooks channel. I'm your host Phoebe, and today we'll be making one of my favorite and most refreshing morning elixirs that has been on repeat in my morning routine. It's high in vitamin C without oranges and contains a host of anti-inflammatory properties that will surely boost up your immune system. Later on in this video, I'll be sharing my top shopping tips for one of the major ingredients. So, let's get started with this amazing apple and sweet bell pepper juice. First, steep a nut milk bag in boiled water and use the boiled water to also sterilize everything that you'll be using to make this and any juice to prevent mold and contamination. If you happen to be allergic to oranges, you can use red bell peppers because they are also really high in vitamin C. Remove the core of 2 to 3 red bell peppers, amounting to about 495 grams, and cut the peppers up into smaller pieces. I'm using red bell peppers here because they actually have the highest amount of vitamin C compared to their counterparts. But if the red ones are not available, you may use yellow, orange, or green sweet bell peppers. But do not combine red and green peppers, or the juice will turn brown, unless it's preferred. Ensure that all the ingredients you're using, as well as to make other juices that you like, are organic, since you'll be drinking their water contents to add health to your well-being. Next, cut up some Fuji apples, amounting to about 460 grams, which have a good level of vitamin C, phytochemicals, and lots of juice. Their sweetness will balance the tartness of the lemons and the spice of the ginger. Feel free to experiment with other apples of your liking, and if you need a guide on choosing the best apple for you, I've added a link below where I show you 18 different apples out of 75,000 cultivars of apples that have unique properties that may appeal to you. Cut up the ginger into manageable chunks and remove most of the peel of a lime or a lemon. Whichever you have on hand will work great. Later on in this video, I will show you how to know the difference between organic and conventional produce to help you make the best picks when you are doing your grocery shopping. After all that chopping, add all the ingredients in a blender or a juicer. You may add in some spring water anywhere between 1 to 300 ml to adjust the spice level of the ginger and the overall taste of this juice. But if you want a stronger taste, leave out the water. It tastes amazing, a great way to wake up your system at the beginning of the day. Blend at high speed until all the components are well pulverized or the juice has been extracted if you're using a juicer. Prepare the nut milk bag so that as soon as you're done blending your ingredients, it will be ready for you to strain your juice. If you're using a juicer, opt for a cold press or a masticating juicer instead of a centrifugal one, because the centrifugal ones tend to get hot and burn out the nutrients out of these fruits and vegetables. So try to do your research and see what works for you, and that's definitely one of those great kitchen appliances I would like to add to my kitchen toolkit at some point. Now while this juice is processing, here's what to look out for when shopping for red bell peppers. Make sure they're organic. Organic produce in the US have a 5-digit code, starting with a 9 like this one, and conventional ones start with a 4. The sweet red bell peppers should be firm, plump to the touch with a bright green stem if one is still attached. So be sure to feel these, observe them, look at them, because they're going into your body and you deserve to know what's going on with them before they make their way into your body. They must be free from mold, scarring, or blemishes. Try to shop locally, such as at a nearby farmer's market, because they're most likely to prioritize organic farming practices, which is good for you, your health, and the environment. You may also use this guide to shop for other colors of bell peppers. And aside from this juice we're making, you can use these red or orange bell peppers to make a tomato-free pizza or pasta sauce that you can use as a spread, a dip, or even a base for stews and so on. I've linked that recipe for you below and hope you get more inspired to cook with red bell peppers since they're already in season and given their versatility in a host of recipes. So there you go. If you learned something new or are enjoying this video so far, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with a loved one who loves juicing, juice fasts, juice cleanses, morning elixirs, and have fun making them. Thank you so much. If you're blending these ingredients in batches, pour the first batch in a sterilized nut milk bag, line in an equally sterilized bowl. Cover the juice with a lid to minimize oxidation and light interaction in order to maintain the integrity of the juice, and continue blending the rest of the ingredients. Once you're done blending, strain the juice well with food-grade gloves to minimize contamination. So do not do as I do. Do as I say, because I'm not using gloves here, especially if you're making these for more than yourself and you're sharing this with other people. It would be much kinder to use gloves in that case. I've added a link below to my favorite nut milk bag that checks all these desirable factors, as well as food grade gloves that you'll need not only for straining juices like this, but also seasoning different proteins like fish, chicken, if you subscribe to that diet. After straining, adjust the taste of the juice if needed and keep the bulk of it in a sterilized glass container. You hear me emphasizing sterilized because I want this to last long. One of the great ways to do that is to store your juice in a refrigerator and use within 4 to 5 days. You already know the summer is around the corner depending on the part of the world you live in. So feel free to turn this juice into popsicles that you can enjoy on a warm day, like these honeydew and mint popsicles that I made last summer. Check out the link below. And that's it for today. Creative Cooks and a vibrant spring summer juice that you can make and enjoy with friends and family and loved ones as a morning elixir or as a part of your well-being. Great for bonding parties because you deserve it. Check out all the links I left for you below. Thank you so much for watching and chat with you again in the next video. Happy weekend!